Alaska is the 49th state of the United States. However, it was a part of Russia till 1867. 154 years ago, Russia had to sell Alaska to America at a meager price of $7.2 million. But now, the estimated GDP of Alaska is estimated to be around $50 billion. So let's explore, why did Russia sell Alaska to the USA? In the annals of history, there are countless stories of territorial acquisitions, land swaps, and geopolitical decisions that have shaped the world as we know it today. One such story revolves around the sale of Alaska by Russia to the United States in the 19th century. Join us as we delve into the intriguing tale of why Russia sold Alaska to the USA. Before we uncover the reasons behind this monumental transaction, let's take a moment to appreciate the natural beauty and vastness of Alaska, the largest state in the United States. Our journey begins in the early 19th century, when Russia held dominion over Alaska, a land rich in resources but challenging to govern and defend, situated thousands of miles away from the Russian mainland. Russia's presence in Alaska was primarily through the Russian-American Company, a state-sponsored enterprise tasked with managing Alaska's fur trade, which was the region's economic lifeblood. As the 19th century progressed, the fur trade faced several challenges. Overhunting had decimated many animal populations, and international regulations restricted the fur trade, causing its profitability to decline. Meanwhile, British and American interests in the Pacific Northwest were growing. This led to increased competition and the risk of Alaska falling into the hands of a foreign power, particularly the British. The Crimean War was a turning point in this saga. Russia was embroiled in a costly conflict, and maintaining a distant and costly colony like Alaska became increasingly untenable. Diplomatic negotiations between Russia and the United States ensued. The Russian government, led by Tsar Alexander II, decided that it was time to sell Alaska to avert the risk of losing it to the British or facing potential conflict with the United States. On March 30, 1867, the Treaty of Cession was signed, in which Russia agreed to sell Alaska to the United States for $7.2 million, roughly equivalent to $127 million today. The deal was a win-win for both parties. For Russia, the sale provided much-needed funds to cover the war's expenses, while also freeing them from the financial burden of maintaining the colony. The United States, on the other hand, acquired a vast territory with abundant natural resources, including fish, timber, and minerals, not to mention the potential for future economic development. In conclusion, the sale of Alaska from Russia to the United States was a strategic and economic decision that benefited both nations. It secured Alaska's future and set the stage for its development into the vibrant state we know today. As we reflect on this historic transaction, we can appreciate how the sale of Alaska profoundly impacted the course of history, shaping the destiny of a land that continues to captivate the world with its natural beauty and resources. Join us next time as we explore more fascinating stories from the annals of history.